more entertaining play of late. But second quarter, Steph Curry with the steal, behind the back pass to Buddy Hield, that gives it up to Kuminga. The and 14 first half points for Kuminga. Still the future, we'll see in Golden State. Late in the frame, quickly missed the shot, follows his own miss, taps it to Scotty Barnes. Throws down 2 of his 17 in the first half. Raptors down by 6 at the break. Third quarter, Barnes blows past Curry, takes to the hoop, finishes with the left hand. We'll talk about Scotty as the Raps take a 1-point lead shortly after. The scary moment of the night, especially if you're a Golden State fan, let's face it, if you're a fan of the NBA in general, guys, this was not good, landing on the pelvis.
Yeah, it was scary. You never want to see a player, especially a player of that caliber, go down and react like that to a fall. It was just unfortunate to see Steph Curry walk off the court in pain.
Pelvic contusion. He would not return to the other end. Shed between the legs and the dribble, goes hard to the hoop. How about that every once in a while, Matt? Shed getting up.
Showing off the hops. We saw that putback dunk a few games ago. Second highlight for him.
Raps on top by 7 at that point. Just over 4 minutes play. After Golden State took back the lead, Kuminga fights his way into the paint, gets a floater to fall. Warriors by 5. Scotty Barnes not done. He had a huge night. Here he just overpowers Jimmy Butler, not the easiest thing to do, and finishes with the left hand. But then the key moment, down 3, waning seconds, and the Butler just putting a bow on a pretty nice night for him. The block was the last threat, really, for the Raptors, as Golden State would hang on and win by the final of 117-114. So if you're looking at the other end of the standings in terms of the Raptors, the closest team now to them is the Heat, but it's 5.5. The Raptors have 12 to play. It looks comfortable if you're hoping them to finish below that 10 line, as the Bulls have moved past the Heat. As for the West, they continue to rise. Matt mentioned it. 16-3 since they acquired Jimmy Butler, 16-2 in the games that he has played since coming to San Francisco. It's turned out to be a great deal, and NBA's got to love what's going on in the West, because the 2 deadline deals, the Lakers suddenly get more relevant, and so do the Warriors, and everybody loves to see those 2 teams play. So Jimmy Butler, Matt, interesting night for him to say the least. A triple-double, obviously, that's impressive. He didn't shoot the ball really well, but maybe when Steph Curry went out and then he was able to sort of lead everybody home, shows how the impact he's made. He's been there about a month and really settling in now.
Yeah, he knows when it's winning time. He knows how to make big winning plays offensively and defensively when it counts. And that's what he did in the fourth quarter. No Steph Curry. He took things over. You mentioned not a great shooting night, but he got to the free throw line. He had a triple-double with 12 assists, getting his teammates involved. He's one of those guys offensively, when he gets the ball, you just know something good's going to happen for him or a teammate. And then defensively, you see him coming across, making the play there. Also, as a primary defender, we've seen him in multiple playoff series. Like, if you need a stop, he's going to lock down the other team's best player. This is why, come playoff time, you want Jimmy Butler on your team. I know they're having the regular season success with him, but they're looking forward for bigger things.
That's why they got him. Does it surprise you that it's been such a good fit? I know a lot of people weren't sure. Nobody questions Jimmy Butler's play and his energy. Attitude sometimes is a question, but a lot of people weren't sure if it was going to work. It has so far.
Yeah, stylistically, I could see why there was concerns about Jimmy Butler coming to Golden State. They played a fast pace. They kind of threw the ball around the gym a little bit. Jimmy Butler addresses a lot of the things that Golden State needs help with, getting to the free throw line. He gets to slow the game down for them. He gets them to set their 5-on-5 defense. Also, he's a great isolation player where you can give him the ball, everything slows down, and he can find something without the hectic movement of Steph Curry. And the other thing that he does is defensively, he can take on big matchups one-on-one, and it doesn't all rely on Draymond Green to get it done, covering 5 positions. All those elements is what Golden State needed. It's the up and down style. You didn't think it would fit, but he's added another element that has helped them big time.
Yeah, so far so good. The pattern for the Raptors of late has been he'd play either 2 or 3 starters and not dress the rest of them. Tonight it was 3. All 3 played well, and I thought it was interesting, Matt, at the end of the game, he gave them a chance, putting Quickly and Pirtle and Scotty Barnes back in. And Scotty Barnes, just a monster night. He had a good one last time against Golden State, even better tonight with 29, 10, and 5.
Yeah, I thought he did a great job attacking the paint, playing to his strengths. Golden State does not really have any rim protection, and Scotty took full advantage of that. He had a size mismatch pretty much all night long, no matter who was on him. And he was just like, I'm getting deep into the paint, and once I get there, I'm going to finish with my length and strength. There's nothing you can do about it. And also did a great job getting to the foul line. defensively, that dunk right there on Kuminga, my goodness, that shows the length. That's so exciting. Getting into the paint, keeping the pressure on the defense. I thought he did a great job.
Keeping it simple. I mean, he understands, as Matt said, there was no interior presence, so only 2 of his 16 attempts were beyond the three-point line, and you'd like to see that recognition. And I just liked his energy throughout the course of this game. Defensively, he was active. Offensively, he was doing the right things, had a very efficient night against a quality team. This is just another step in the right direction.
And I shortchanged him 1 assist. He had 6. And you mentioned quality team. Don't get used to that the rest of the way for the Raptors schedule. Next up for us is a game with the Wizards. That on Monday night will be on the air at 6:30 Eastern, and only one in the final 12 is a team above 500. That is Detroit Pistons later. And this night is when we will show part 4 of Raptors Delight. It's been a fabulous documentary. Paul Sadu and company putting it together, and this is the culmination, the prize, all about the championship. It'll be aired immediately following the game, so stay with us afterwards on Monday night. And in the meantime, Friday night basketball for you is the Thunder running away from everybody in the West. Have the Hornets tomorrow night, part of a doubleheader, as you'll see the Grizzlies in action, one of those teams that's perhaps in the mix in the West when it comes down to it. But we saw one of those tonight. Golden State has made that move. They are officially going to be part of the action in the West in the playoffs, and they bring a exciting element. Everybody knows all about them. We all hope Steph Curry's okay. Raptors hung tight tonight with 3 starters in the lineup, losing by 3 in San Francisco. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday night right here on Sports.